Today we're at the Kinsey Archery Show in Hershey, PA, and we're at the Last Chance Archery booth. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to show these two gentlemen the Ultimate EZ Press. This EZ Press here is so versatile. This particular model will actually extend out to 54 inches and down to an unbelievable 11.5 inches. So it'll cover every bow on the market, every crossbow on the market. Fabulous. They have this one mounted on a stand, which is great for a workshop. I actually have this model, and I actually have it mounted to my workbench. But the nice thing about this press, being so lightweight, so small, convenient, maneuverable, is I can actually take this with me to an archery shoot. There's times I actually set this up on the tailgate of my truck in the parking lot, and I'm able to do work for not only myself but other people. It has a bow holder here. What this does is this actually supports the actual crossbow. You're not struggling to line it up prior to pressing it. So you just hang it there, bring it over, right in between these two arms, and actually tighten it. Very, very smooth action on this wheel, and it'll actually compress the crossbow as far down as you want to compress it. When it comes to a crossbow, I'm actually a competitive crossbow shooter, and what I actually do is I put it in my press, I compress it enough that I'm able to relax these limbs and take the string off. Probably 90% of the uses that I get out of it for crossbow competition is taking this string off to reserve it. With a crossbow, being that the string, the serving, actually rides on the barrel of that crossbow, it's constantly, it's constant abrasion. Here's a little tip that I've mentioned to a few people that I actually practice myself. When it comes to this, I've experimented over the years with different manufacturers, different brand name servings, but one of the things that I have found that's actually so beneficial in preserving serving life is to actually polish out this rail. I polish out any dings or any machining marks that might be on there, stepping it from maybe 1,000 grit sandpaper all the way down to a synthetic steel wool, so it just near smooth. And then a lot of people actually place a bow rail or a crossbow rail lubricant on their crossbows. I personally don't like that, and the reason being is when you place something like that on here, whether it's a wax or an oil, it actually gathers abrasives, sand, dirt, things of that nature, which obviously add to the abrasion and the deterioration of that actual serving. And another thing that I feel is a negative when it comes to actually coating this crossbow rail is if I was to put it on at the beginning of the shoot, and it's very slick, I've noticed as it starts to wear off, then my point of impact seems to change. So I'm constantly putting it on during the course of the shoot, and again, it's just something that I feel that if I'm able to polish this out so it's just so super smooth to the touch, that's beneficial to me, and I'm able to get hundreds of shots on the same serving. But when it comes time to actually change out this serving, there's no other press on the market that is as simple, as well built as this Last Chance Archery press. And this Ultimate EZ Press, like I mentioned, is fabulous because one press does everything. 54 inches all the way down to 11.5.